What's up, y'all? It's about time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to my About Time Boxing family and my Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel, who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, and leave the comments. Again, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Rashawn's About Time Boxing, so you can become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Um, yeah, we doing something a little different. This thing with Kwame Brown and Hassan Campbell. And I'm doing this because I'm responding to somebody that responded to a comment that I had made watching one of Kwame Brown's videos. So I'm pretty sure you probably gonna be watching this one. Kwame Brown was right for not accepting Hassan Campbell's apology. See, this whole thing was just some type of publicity stunt thing for Hassan Campbell. He admitted it himself out of his own mouth. Stir up all this stuff with this man, try to gain some new followers and all that. Like, he thought he was being smart, not realizing that he just opened up Pandora's box with all this. And now everybody wanna be mad at Kwame Brown because he won't accept his oh, well, he apologized, he was trying to be a man about it. If he was a man about it, he would not have tried to stage this whole thing from the very beginning, which means there would be nothing to it would be nothing for him to have to apologize for anyway. What man plays games like that? If you a man, you don't play games like that. Period. You don't play games like that. And then he's saying, oh, well, I was trying to be a man, and make peace, but instead you extending war. No, you was the one extending war by staging that whole thing from the beginning. Then you admitted to it. But again, you trying to play on the trying to get the public sympathy. You trying to play on the mind and the conscience, of the general public, who Hassan Campbell don't respect. Cause he said, F the people, I don't care about them. Kwame Brown told him, he said, your people see you. He said, F the people, I don't give a F about them. That's what he said. So he telling y'all right there. And even his own people, if they don't like what I gotta say, then they can unsubscribe. But these are the people who has subscribed to you, Hassan Campbell, who has afforded you the right to be able to make a nice living. Or did you forget about the video that you put up when you said your wife was leaving you? Seemed like you was more concerned about all the nice things you got, as opposed to your wife leaving you. Oh yeah, you see that? Yeah, that's a bike. Yeah. What? Look, oh, that's one car. What? Is it this Mercedes-Benz sign that makes you mad? Is it that the fact that my name lights up on the radio when I start the cars, that make you mad? Is it these pretty flowers that make you mad? All these materialistic and monetary things you speaking about, but you talking about your wife is leaving you. What do they see when they pull up? Somebody called DHS. What do they see when they pull up at my house? Yeah, nice house, green grass. Yeah, because the grass is green on the other side. And then you make a video talking about you broke, but you bragging about all of the things that you got. And then you mad because this thing that you tried to do with Kwame Brown backfired. Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. I like what he doing, and I respect his gangster. And people can't handle his firm, his brutal honesty. They can't handle it. So they get mad. So they mad about it. Because he's not flowing in the direction of public opinion or going with everybody else saying. He's saying things that a lot of people is scared to say. And I got this guy talking about, man, you know what I mean? Like, oh, Hassan Campbell, he's supposed to be your Muslim brother, right? Yep. And my thing is to call him to the right, because he was wrong. And he's supposed to enjoin what's right and forbid what's wrong. And then the video that he put up when he talking about, I don't care if it was hypothetical or not. If what he say he really been through with Africa Bambaataa and all that, dude, you need to sit on somebody's couch or something, because obviously you haven't gotten over that. In my opinion, he used that too to gain public sympathy, to gain more subscribers, so everybody can listen to him talk about what happened to him. But if you use that for that, because that's what it seemed like you infamous for doing, picking topics that you think can get you more publicity and more followers and all that. But if you did do that, it's a shame, because it's a slap in the face to the people who really was sexually assaulted. So for you to do that, what kind of man are you? And again, like I said, we're not going to make this about religion. I'm tired of people telling me, oh, that's your Muslim brother, you supposed to stand with. No. Right or wrong? Don't work like that. That man was wrong all the way. Wrong. Then he talking about raping, hypothetically raping little girls. How would you like somebody stuck heavy in your 12-year-old? And then he had the nerve to say, yeah, 12-year, that little, how would you, if I took that little 12-year-old B and did this and this? Man, you referring to them as bitches? Me personally, I don't use the word. I don't like it. I don't use it. Not towards women either. I got a bunch of sisters. I got daughters. I got aunts. I got sisters. I got mother. I got cousins, grandmother. A lot of female family. So I guess you think it's okay if somebody called your daughter that, or hypothetically spoke about doing something like that to one of your kids. Now, it wouldn't be right now, would it? And again, shout out to Kwame Brown. I don't blame him for not accepting Hassan Campbell's apology. I wouldn't have accepted it either, because you tried to stage the whole thing from the gate, thinking that you was going to start this joint, make some contact with Kwame Brown, and then you say, you know what, listen, as a man, yeah, I shouldn't have said it, I was wrong, like, you gonna apologize, oh yeah, okay, so now we gonna squash this beef, and now everybody gonna see that I'm cool with Kwame Brown and blah blah blah. That's what you thought was gonna happen. But because your plan backfired, now you mad, then you threatening the man. You threaten the man's life. And I don't care what nobody say. Anybody can watch this video and say, oh man, you reaching now. You reaching, Rashawn, stop. No. He threatened Kwame. If you watch that video, listen to what he said. Man, I'll make your soul levitate. You ain't never met a nigga like me. What do you think somebody's saying when they talk about making your soul levitate? Beanie Siegel had a song, Feel It in the Air. Said body getting stiff, soul levitate. But Kwame, what you should be asking yourself is, why do I speak blasphemy, knowing one day that he'll ask for me? You ain't thinking about that though either, are you? Kwame Brown is talking about, trying to bring a solution to these young black males that's out here killing each other and losing their lives. And then Hassan Campbell had to say one thing: you ain't talking about doing nothing for the community, blah blah blah. The people is the community, but you said F them. And if don't nobody believe that he said it, then take a listen.
Your people see you. Fuck the people. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't worship them. Fuck them. And nigga, fuck you too. If we can't make peace.
You heard that? Y'all heard what he said, right? Let's try to get a replay on that.
I said, let's make peace. Your people see you. Fuck the people. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't worship them. Fuck them. And nigga.
That's y'all Hassan Campbell. The people who subscribed to him and fell for his story with Africa Bambaataa. And I'm not saying that it didn't happen. I don't know. I don't get down like that at all, in no way, shape, or form. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't entertain that stuff, but none of that. And maybe it did happen. Maybe he ain't deal with it right. Maybe he think by, coming out publicly talking, on social media and all that kind of stuff is his way of dealing with it. But again, your public is the reason why you got those cars and that nice house and why YouTube is paying you. I don't get no money from this, but I'm good. See, this, I don't do this for, this is not my occupation. I do it because I like boxing. I like to talk about boxing, but this thing here, come on. You insult the man, talk bad about him, stage the whole thing, and then think you're going to try to turn it into a publicity thing, or, cross the, live on YouTube where you apologize and everything's supposed to be everything. Some of y'all might think that, what I'm saying ain't right. Some of y'all may agree with what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, a real man thinks before he speaks. And a real man does his research before he reacts. That's what you're supposed to do. And he's saying, I'm trying to be a man and apologize. You still you trying? You trying to be a man. I'm not. I am a man. I'm not trying to be one. I am one. And you can't do things like that. This ain't reality TV. This ain't, Hollywood movies where they set all this stuff up and then at the end everything come together and be. It don't work like that, man. Kwame Brown, he seem he the type of dude like, listen, no nonsense. I don't have. It's too much. See his mind. See Kwame Brown looking at it like, listen, it's too much going on out here with these young kids and with our people that needs more attention than you trying to stage something so you can get more subscribers and get more views and all that stuff. So you can make money. But you don't have no problem with bragging about, oh, I got bread. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. All right, well, you shouldn't be making videos saying that you broke them. And then if you don't need the people and you saying F the people, everybody can unsubscribe to you right now and not watch no more of your videos. Then what? Then you're going to say somebody sabotaging and all that other stuff. Come on, man. The bottom line is this here. You can be mad at Kwame Brown all you want, Hassan. But the reality is, if you hadn't have did what you did in the first place, trying to stage this joint, and you admitted it, I staged the whole thing. I set the whole thing up. Yeah. But I guess you want a pat on the back for admitting that you did that too. Nah, man, those childish games. Childish games. And some people right gonna say, oh well, he probably still trying to deal with the stuff that had blah blah blah. Like, come on now, come on. You doing stuff like that, man. One might beg to argue, like, this dude got mental health issues? Is he bipolar or what? And if he ain't, he acting like that. At least the people that's are, because that's serious stuff. Mental health issues is serious. People that deal with stuff like that, it's multiple personality disorder. That stuff is real. But you got guys like Hassan that's like, man, oh man, I can use that joint, man. Everybody gonna watch me. Money, I guess if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, huh? But all money ain't good money. And just cause it makes dollars don't always mean that it makes sense either. So everybody, man, listen. Support Kwame Brown, man. Him talking about the trade schools, the coding in the schools, and and giving these kids a trade, something so that they not looking at, you know what I'm saying, the local corner boys, as they role models, man. You know what I mean? This stuff is serious, man. All these young, guys dying out here. And we're not even talking about like the celebrities and stuff. The young rappers, King Von and MPG, Duck, and the other guy he was killed on the highway. All these guys wasn't even 30 years old yet. They wasn't even 30 years old. And look at what they dying over. Nothing. And you want to be out here staging stuff, playing games to bring attention to yourself so you can make money? Come on, man. We got it. Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. Listen, bro. Respect, big homie. I respect what you doing. Keep doing what you doing. Don't worry about what... I know you don't care anyway. I feel the same way. I don't be worried about what nobody think about me, what nobody say about me. I don't be worried about none of that. And if you know that you're doing something right, you have no reason to worry about that. And that's why Kwame, that's why he doing what he doing. That's why he's saying the stuff that he's saying. And the people that's getting mad about it is because they know he right. With a lot of stuff he's saying, they know he right. Who's trying to help these kids? They got stuff for every organization out there to help them. All these non-profits and all that. What do they got in place for these young black kids? Other than guns and stupid beefs that's getting them killed. How come it can't be like Operation Save the Young Generation? We got to figure something out, and we got to be able to come together, man, and try to, do these things. And it is up to the, to the government, them people in Washington, the city, the state, all that funding out there, money and grants and stuff out there that they can use and do that stuff with, but they not telling nobody about it. Oh, it's out there. So, like I said, so for the person who made that comment, then watch this video. And my tune ain't changed. I'm glad Kwame Brown didn't accept his apology, and I wouldn't have accepted his apology either. And that's what I'm saying about the mental health thing, is now Styles P had to go at him. A few other people now. It's like he just trying to cause controversy. And even in the video, he admitted that. Don't nobody want to hear nothing about this, about that, man. They like controversy. They like stuff with drama. That's what he trying to create. But it's all backfiring on him. And it's lonely out there in that cold world when you look around and you see ain't nobody standing there. If you need help, bro, go get some help. Pull yourself together, but stop trying to stage this stuff like it's a game, cause you want to be known or you want to be famous and all that kind of stuff, man. Cause even famous people are human beings. They put their pants on one leg at a time. They gotta eat, sleep, piss, defecate, just like we all do. And there's no special cemetery, for celebrities or rich people and all that kind of stuff, dude. So if that's what you trying to be, man, you gonna go right in the box and right in the dirt just like the rest of us when that time comes. And if you supposed to be a Muslim, then you really supposed to know better about that kind of behavior. So again, to the dude who made the comment that he made, yeah, Kwame Brown shouldn't have accepted his apology, and I wouldn't either. And Hassan Campbell, you know better.